DJ Black Coffee. I'm so excited to see you, bro.
Oh yes, thanks man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. I've seen you perform in a lot of gigs, like killing stages. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment on stage?
Yeah, of course, I mean every now and then. But the one that comes to mind now, I was playing in a gig. It must have been like 8 years ago. It was a South African music conference,
Yeah.
and I don't know how I pushed the master volume down, and I didn't see the master volume was down, and I kept playing. I think halfway through the song, and when I looked up, the people were not dancing, and it was quite confusing. Then I realized the master was down, and yeah, that's the one that comes to mind right now.
Okay, this year you released an album, Pieces of Me. It's a great album. Thank you so much for that album. Pieces
Thank
of
you.
Me is a great album.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
But I really want to know, what did you consider the most when you were putting up these features on this album?
What did I consider?
The most, yeah, when putting out the features.
What I always consider in albums is the quality of the music and how it also blends with the singers, and the overall message in the album. What do you take out? What do you carry with you when you listen to it? For me, it's never about the well-known artists. It's always about the texture, the voices, and so I always look for that and make sure that they blend in with whatever I'm doing, so that it sounds like one thing. So yeah, it's the quality.
So DJ Black Coffee, you are number 53rd on the world DJ rank. How does that make you feel, and what criteria did they follow to rank you number 55? 53, sorry.
It's a big thing for us. I mean, this is the first entry. I've never been on that list before. And first time getting number 53 is a big thing, and the criteria, I think they go through how many gigs you do. That becomes part of the judging. I mean,
Yeah.
how many international gigs you do, and how many gigs that are rated amongst the gigs that you're doing. For instance, I have gigs here a lot in South Africa, but they don't count, because they can't be rated. It's the venues they don't know. So they rate the venues where you play, they rate the number of gigs that you do, amongst other things.
So, and why do you think on this album it's got so many great songs, but why do you think We Dance Again went so viral and people appreciate it so much? I can say they gravitate to it more than the other songs on the album.
I think because it was the first single, and secondly, there's just something special about the song that I can't really explain. And when we chose it as a single, I wasn't really even sure if it was going to work. But the team, everyone was going for it. So, and it's nice to see people understanding it the same way that we do as well. It's a very special song, man. I think it has elements of so many different things that I can't really explain, and people just get it. There's something about it that just makes people move.
Okay, I was having an argument telling people if they don't know, if someone has not been a fan of Black Coffee, should go get this album. But people are still saying Homebreed was a better album. How do you rank the two? As the
Um,
producer?
for me, I mean, not just because this is my latest work. I think for me, this is the better one.
Yeah.
And Homebrewed was released in 2009. So whoever who says Homebrewed is better is because they've been listening to it for 6 years now.
Yeah.
This album came out like 3 months ago. Already, I can't expect in 3 months to say this album is better than Homebrewed. It's going to take time for people to understand the difference. But for me, I mean, Homebrewed was perfect at that time. Everything that's on Homebrewed worked for that time. But I feel the same about this one. Everything that's on this album worked so much, like right now.
Okay, one artist that you worked with on this album, specifically Ture and Nag Music. How was it working with those two artists in particular?
Nakane.
Nag Music and Ture.
Nak Music is a cool guy. Very fun to be in studio with. We've always wanted to work, and one day we decided, okay, let's do it. Sat in studio. We tried the first idea. It didn't really work. Then we decided to start on like from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I programmed the music while he was sitting there. We started writing,
Yeah.
and later on decided to have Mondli on the same song.
Yeah.
And with Nakane, same thing. I think we tried that song. We did like 3 different versions. We kept coming to studio, record different verses, and eventually we got to where we are with the song now. But both artists are really amazing, really professional, like really, really talented, not just in singing, but also in writing, in their approach in music. They're really amazing artists.
So how has been the reception from your fans towards the album so far?
It's been amazing. I think it's the most successful album in sales so far. I think we are like few thousand away to double platinum. Last time I checked, we were like on 78,000. Sold in like 3 months. We've never had an album that has gone that far so fast. April chose us as best artist, best song, first time for us, and it just shows how much traction this album has. We haven't done any kind of promotion. We have no video. We just shot the video last week, but it has gone so far. So the reception has been so amazing.
Okay, you've had so much great moments 2015. What has stood out for you the most?
For me, I think what I was always waiting for is the release of the album, because I knew I had been working for a while, and I just couldn't wait for people to listen and then start seeing their comments on social networks. That has been the most amazing thing. I have been so proud of it before it was out. Yes, I was nervous, but I couldn't wait for people to hear the album. And with the sales that the album got, it proved to me that the formula was right, the timing was right. Every song that is there belongs there. So it was the most exciting thing for us.
Okay, DJ Black Coffee. So where is the future of Black Coffee's music going to now?
It's December. I'm local. I'm doing gigs locally. January, I'm gonna start doing the international stuff. But South Africa is my home, man. This is where my base is for now. But we're planning a big show in April. We're planning to do it in FNB Stadium.
Yeah.
This is Africa Rising, the show with the orchestra, and that's what we're working towards now. On Freedom Day. Yeah.
I've seen your Red Bull can. What's going up with that one?
I've had a very long relationship with Red Bull since 2003, and they've supported me so much in so many things that I've been doing. I've done stuff for them as well, like workshops in different countries and most locally. And this can idea is something that we started speaking about 2 years ago, because it's been done outside South Africa. They've done it with other people, but this was like the second time they do it with an artist. So the guys told me 2 years ago, look, this is what we're working on. Would you be interested? And with your 10-year anniversary, So we've been working on this thing for the longest time, waiting for the right time. And so we had to wait for the album to come out, and then, the can came out. Something quite special.
That's special right there, man. So, DJ Black Coffee. Well, my last question is, what's trending now on social media, on internet? Black Coffee is arrested. What's going down with that one?
Naturally, I wouldn't, I'm not allowed to discuss it, because it's now, I'm going to court on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I've been advised not to comment on this thing at all.
Okay.
At all.
Okay. Just a last word to African youths from Black Coffee's heart.
Dream, man. Dream. Don't stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming. And just believe in yourself. Whatever you think is possible, you are thinking it because it's possible. Trust your dopeness. I'm everywhere on social media. Instagram, I'm Real Black Coffee. Twitter, I'm Real Black Coffee. On Facebook, it's Black Coffee. I post my gigs. I put up my my weekend gig guide every now and then. So yeah, you can find me on social media.
like now people are fusing African music, people are working with each other around the continent. Who's in your heart right now? Who do you want to work with next?
For me, I mean, it's anyone between Wizkid and Davido. I mean, I tried doing that for the album,
Yeah.
but time wouldn't allow me as well, and because of I was touring. And another guy I would like to work with is Femi Kuti. Hopefully, it's something that's going to happen, in the future.
Okay, Black Coffee, I appreciate you, man. Thank you
Thanks,
so
bro.
much.
Thanks, my brother.